Hi all, it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I've got some project shares today. Be right back. I didn't do quite as much this week. It was filled with last week, this week, next week are filled with appointments. I mean, I get quite as much done as I would like. But I did make some planner stickers. Oops, it was upside down, so one of them fell out. Took me a while to find the right setting for my planner stickers. This one cut too deep and cut right through the backing on a few of them, but I've got it done anyways. That one, I don't remember who that freebie was from. It was a free cutting file. This one here is a Dreaming Tree card called Lydia card. I'm just going to show you the name of that because I'm not at all sure that I'm pronouncing that right. But there's the card layered. I haven't added a sentiment, or I might even, add something to the top layer, but it's at least sometimes with cards like that, if I don't know what I'm going to use them for, I wait to do the finishing touches when I use them. This is another Dreaming Tree one. This one is the Wildflower card. What's this one? I'll show you the name of it. So now I always get, now the freebies are singular files. I don't think either one of these was a freebie, but I'm not 100% on that. But I always buy the SVGs in the bundle, but you can buy them separately. But I always figure he gives you a price break if you buy them all. And outside of the last two releases, I own every Dreaming Tree SVG there is. This one's a St. Patrick's Day card. This one was from The Bearded Housewife, I believe is what his website is called. Now, I'm not sure if it was supposed to be print and cut, but that's how I did the inner layer, was print and cut. I can't imagine that it was anything but anyways, I just made one up. I was looking for something simple to kind of do so I could get, trying to do at least a little bit every day. This one here is a planner, like divider or dashboard. It was a free file from my lovely planner. She had a bunch of dividers. Now I used her ping file, and I just did a print and cut, and I did it twice. I made them small enough to do the print and cut, obviously. And I mirrored one so that I could do it front and back. My laminating, I cut a little too close to the lamination. I will warn you, a lot of people tell you to laminate and then cut. It's not the best ideal, because if you cut too close, this is what happens. I put tape in between there so it's not as bad, but it will separate. It'll just fall apart. So unless you're allowing a large border around that lamination between where it ends and the file, it'll fall apart. I know some people say that hasn't happened to them, but I think they've just been lucky. These, I'm trying to see. This one was a Victoria Hatcher one. It was a vintage St. Patrick's Day one. I decided to go ahead and print this one out. I'll probably just cut this out by hand. Either that or I'll do it on my, because it was just a PDF. that, or I'll use my brother's scan and cut. But these ones are just rectangles, so honestly I'll probably just cut those out by hand because it's just as easy to, I can handle rectangles. A lot of times I'll even do those on the trimmer so that I don't have to worry about me not cutting real straight. And this one's also Victoria Hatcher, and it's a vintage Easter one. I just thought they were both really adorable, so I printed those out. And this one was another one from lucklyplanner.com, which I believe is the same one that did this one. I'm pretty sure it's the same place. She's done one of these. She did a kind of generic one, and then she's did one for January, February, and this one's March. Honestly, I like the sayings on them, and I can see myself using those on some of my letter boards that I'm doing. I'm always trying to think of something to put on those. I'm not the best at coming up ones. Where was the one that I really liked? Something about fashion. Usually that's the one that my eyes go right to, and this one I just can't go. Oh, here, I would call my fashion style clothes that still fit. I like that one. And then these ones were just, I kind of created these ones myself in Design Space, and I just printed them out once and I copied them. Obviously this is bigger than Cricut will let you do print and cut, so I printed it out twice and then put them together and made one. This one was a freebie from mylifeplanners.com. I love when they put the website down in the corner so that I can remember where I got them. I'll be honest, what I do a lot of times with my planners is I print out one sheet and I have a binder that I keep the ones that I use a lot in, and then when I need more I just copy them onto sticker paper. This one I don't think I'd used yet, but I just scheduled some blood work, so I thought, oh, that would be nice for that. And there was a few other ones that I know I would use a lot on there. And then these are ones that I kind of created in Design Space too. Sundays we eat with our daughters. One week we go to their house. The 1 week, it used to be at our house, and I'm still using our house. I need to redesign it because while I cook that meal, we go out to my mother-in-law's and eat out at her house. And then this stands for What Did You Do Today? It's something Tiffany, totally Tiffany recommended in the Get Organized Challenge. I don't do a separate notebook like she does. I find if I get too many planners and stuff going, I don't do any of them. So I try to limit it down to, sometimes if it's a very specific one, like I keep my YouTube planning one right on my desk here, so I can go through and add what I need to add. And I want to get better at using that and writing down kind of my plan for the next week. Like sometime either today or over the weekend, I want to plan out next week's videos so that I know I can look at my appointments and see, okay, what's going to work, what's not going to. Like I know I have ophthalmologist appointments on Tuesday and Friday. I have the medication I take can affect your eyes, so I have to go and my eyes have to be tested every 6 months, and then I have to follow that up with an exam. So I have the test on Tuesday, the exam on Friday, so that he'll have the results of the test when he's examining my eyes, so he'll know if he needs to look for anything specific too, I think. So, but I just kind of reserve one block in my regular planner for the What Did You Do Today. And I'm trying to use it more for what I accomplished rather than what I need to do. I think it is kind of more, fulfilling, I guess. For me, my top section in my Happy Planner, there's like 3 columns. The top one is kind of appointments, and I kind of put must-dos there. And then my middle section, I usually log what we watch on TV, but I have been really bad at that. So I have to consider, do I want to keep doing that, or do I just want to give it up? In which case I'll have to think of something else in the middle square. But And then the bottom square is what I accomplished. Sometimes I will put a sticker there of something that I want to get done that day, and then I'll just check it off when it's done, so it still kind of falls in the what did you do today thing. Depends on how full the top part is. Sometimes I'll decorate up there before an appointment comes up, so I don't necessarily have enough room to write in that, oh, I need to get this done because I already decorated it. I try not to decorate too far ahead for that reason, but sometimes you're on a roll with decorating and you just go with it.